Oh, what a beautiful morning. Meditation with Laz and Reverend Beverly and all this music and the prayer. Thank you. How wonderful. And I'm Ricky Knoll. I'm a practitioner here at the center. Delighted to invite you and to welcome you to our annual Adventures in Prosperity program. Kicking off 40 days of abundance and prosperity in our lives individually and collectively. And as we raise that consciousness in our own lives and in the lives of this center, what do? We improve the world. So participate, join in, be engaged in this. There's many opportunities for you to do so. Tuesday night, our chair of our Core Council is hosting a gathering at his home. Thursday nights at 6:30, there is a gathering here. We're looking at the Abundance book by John Randolph Price, and also 5 Gifts for an Abundant Life by Reverend Diane Harmony. These are fabulous tools that are available to all of us to use, to grow, to expand. Who doesn't want to? Who doesn't want to expand and bring in more love, more joy, more health, more wealth, and more love in our lives? Yes. Oh, I like that. Say yes again. Yes. Woo! Okay. And to set that off and to get that going, I am inviting Marcia and Rod Diamond to share for a few minutes, and then we will join together again in an affirmation. Marcia and Rod?
Is this on? Hello? Okay. They asked us to share, so I'm just going to give you a brief our story and tell you what the center has done for us, for both of us. It was about a year and a half ago in Montana on a spring day that Rod was looking out the window. We were about 4 days away from leaving and heading to Northern California in our RV to see our new granddaughter. And lo and behold, he sees a mule outside. No big deal. It was a neighbor's mule that had gotten out, and their horse has gotten out on numerous occasions, so decided I'll put a rope around the neck and we'll walk it home. The day started getting a little strange. The wind was blowing, and as I was walking the mule back, he started getting upset at the horse in the corral. And he got so upset that I realized I couldn't hold this big animal. So I stood back thinking I was safe, and who knew that mules kick to the side? And he nailed me right here. And unfortunately, it was a pretty bad break. Went to one emergency. The first doctor said, don't feel a pulse, got to get to another emergency immediately. You could lose your leg. Went to the second emergency. After the x-rays, the doctor shook his head and said, sorry, I can't do the surgery. It's very bad. We need to send you 4 hours away to another hospital. So with that, we were pretty depressed. Our life had crushed. Financially, we thought we were ruined. Health-wise, I was ruined. It's what my mindset was at the time. Thought it was the end, literally. However, in my mind, I kept telling him, it's going to be okay. I knew, in here, everything was going to be okay. But unfortunately, it didn't sit quite the same with Rod. He knew it was the end. So I had brought a friend up that had gone to the Science of Mind Church in Santa Rosa and had talked to both of us and talked to Rod and said, you know, you really ought to get in to talk to someone because you're pretty depressed. And I knew for my own well-being, I needed to get better. It was very difficult to try to deal with recovery when you're next to a person that was very depressed, okay, to put it nicely. So we decided it was about getting towards October, getting very cold, knew we couldn't continue recovery in Montana, so we headed down here. Within the first week being here, I said, we're going. So I looked up on the internet, and guess what? The first thing I found was Center of Spiritual Living Palm Springs. And that first Sunday we were here. And when we walked in, the love and the hope and the feeling was just, brings tears to my eye. I can't tell you the emotion it gave. And I'm going to let Rod speak now on what it did for him.
Well, when we first walked in the door, I got to sit kind of right over here, and the first thing I saw was that banner, "We are what we think." And I looked at it, and it kind of went right through me. It for the first time, something meant something to me. And then Dr. Michael got up and started talking. I went, well, he's got something to say. He's talking to me, and I'm going to listen. And I wasn't the type of person that normally listened to the message and have an effect on me, but it did. And then we came back, and it's changed my life. Everything, like Marcia said, I thought it was over. I mean, I was so depressed, and I was at the bottom, and I came here because she wanted to. I really didn't want to come. And since then, that's been about a little over a year, and it made an enormous change in my life. The center has just been the people here, the love, and it all comes from Dr. Michael. And when we were in Asilomar, I went up to Ken Gordon, I believe is his name. He's the gentleman that's running the international side, and I went up to him and I said, Dr. Michael saved my life, and that's how I truly feel. And everybody else has helped so much too here, and I just want to thank everybody.
And I must say one last thing. Abundance, it's here. Prosperity, it's here. It really is. We have never had more joy in our life. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Marcia and Rod. And appreciation and thanksgiving and gratitude just circulate. Thank you so much. Let's all take out the little pretty little pink affirmations that you received. What do we do? We improve the world. And I want to invite you to open yourself up to the energy that you feel when you think and you open yourself up to the receiving of abundance of love, joy, wealth, and wisdom. And together with me say, vigorously, God is my lavish, unfailing abundance, the rich, omnipresent substance of the universe, this all-providing source of infinite prosperity is individualized as me, the reality of me. I place my faith in the principle of abundance in action within me. And so it is.